It's bingo night at Canlis. Welcome. Thank you, Jason, for that stunning, again, for maybe now 8 weeks in a row, you've been entertaining people from around the world. You told me actually today that we had people from all over. Folks, if you're joining us from around the world or just from our own backyard, welcome to Canlis Restaurant. I'm Mark Canlis, and we're every Friday night for what seems like eons, but turns out it's only been 4 weeks. We've been hosting live bingo here into the wee hours of the night. Having a hard time keeping that show short, but don't worry. With renewed vigor, a sense of hope and encouragement, tonight we bring you the 4th ever installment of Canlis Friday Bingo Night. Ladies and gentlemen, pull out those bingo cards and warm up those pens, or whatever you do when you get ready for bingo. There could be a little family stretching involved, perhaps. There's reach on over into the fridge, grab yourself a libation, and get ready, because we're about to do this. You know, Chris, tonight's a special night here at Canlis. Are you wondering why it's special? Because I am, because I started with that introduction and I'm trying to figure out, here's why it's special. In other nights, we've had a musical guest, we've had people sort of come on the show, we've had people from, we started off with Marin, the executive producer and financier of this entire show, which explains a lot. That's why I'm speaking to a microphone that looks like R2-D2 and why we're the only two people wearing tuxedos on the West Coast. But we started off with Marin, we had Nika, of course, we've had musicians from around the world begging to get in, and it's been hard to say no. And then last week we had Nathan play the ukulele, and we don't allow him in anymore, but Nathan, if you're out there and you are delivering dinners tonight, great job last week. We so appreciate you and what you're doing. But one of the things that we realized was that this was an opportunity, an incredible opportunity, to maybe highlight some of the great work that's happening out in the city. And while Canlis is just boxing up dinners to go and mailing you bingo cards, we've realized what incredible talent, resiliency, hope, courage this city has to offer. And we thought, well, why not take that opportunity if you will, to highlight them. So I'd like to invite Lisa Carlson on to the show. She is one of the co-founders of some friends just up the street. Lisa, welcome to the show, even though we have the sound guy just still working on your mic. I'm going to stay over here, and is your mic working?
I think so. I hope so.
Lisa, it's such a pleasure to have you here. I think this is 4.5 feet, and now I'm officially 6 feet, but welcome. You co-founded the Aurora Commons. You guys are our neighbors. You're right up the road.
Yeah.
And you're serving the unhoused in the city. You're serving this incredible group of needy folks that are our neighbors. And can you just tell us a little bit about what's happening at the Aurora Commons?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we greet you out of our shared humanity. So glad to be here tonight. This virus is revealing what has already existed, and that is that we are inextricably bound together. And so no matter what, whether you're housed, whether you're unhoused, where one is impacted, all of us are impacted. And so being here tonight and highlighting our shared humanity is such a gift. Like Mark said, we're just down the street on Aurora Avenue. And while you all are boxing up meals here for folks that are housed, we're boxing up meals for our neighbors that are having to sleep outside this evening. And they greet you as well. So bless you as you continue on, and thank you so much for having me here tonight.
Lisa, we're thrilled to have you, and I want to tell a little story about how I first came to know you. It was my brother Brian, who you may recognize as the guy over there in shorts and flip-flops this evening. Brian, thanks for rubbing it in that it's 106 degrees in this studio at Canlis Restaurant, and you're in shorts and flip-flops, and we're all dressed up. Brian actually came to me and he said, Mark, what they're doing up there is what Canlis is doing, only on a hospitality level. It is even better. And I believe that to be true for the minute you guys started what you're doing, and you have shown that to us over the years, time and time again. I want you to know, and I want all of them to know, what huge fans we are of you. And I think it takes enormous hearts and courage and wit, and you are leaders in this city, and we appreciate you now more than ever. And so thank you for doing what you're doing
Thank
with
you.
Your Commons. And thank you for agreeing to co-host with Chris. Is this?
I warmed up my tongue
hands.
hands.
You warmed up your tongue hands.
I warmed up my tongue hands.
You know, I just learned recently, and by recently I mean you can't imagine how few moments ago that was, that Lisa, you actually belong on the show. You were a guest. You were actually on The Price is Right.
I was on The
true?
Price is Right.
You were a Price is Right alum.
It's true. Hey, Drew.
You played the game. What game did you play?
I played a game very poorly. But I earned, this is what's so funny, is that they rolled back the curtains and they said, Lisa, you have won a trip too? And I was like, oh my gosh. And they said, Oregon.
Then did you go?
I went to Oregon.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I
she was on the
almost won
Showcase
the
Showdown.
Showcase Showdown. No, I didn't win
You're
the whole
like
thing.
you're a big deal in my eyes.
Yeah.
And now for two incredible
Thank you.
reasons. Lisa,
Thank
while
you.
we're getting you set up on the show, I want to take a moment to go through our mailbag, folks. Every week we get a chance to go through the mailbag and talk about how to get one of these bingo cards. Yes, you're welcome to order dinner or whatever it is that we're doing these days. From our yeah, I'm gonna lead with this one. And Jeremy, can you zoom in on this just a little bit? Once again, we find it remarkable that some of you, with your creativity, have actually taken screenshots. That's right. That says Canception, and I don't know if you've seen the movie, but we just that one warmed our hearts. So to those of you that are bringing us that incredible creativity, thanks for that. And then you know, I'm gonna do this, Jeremy. I'm gonna move this microphone a little bit closer, and we're gonna actually. I want to show off this next one. This warmed my heart. It's Can you zoom in on this? That's a piano, and someone has drawn this. This is Ian and Courtney, I believe, drew this, and you'll notice there we've got, well, that's right, we have two CSA boxes in the piano. Ian and Courtney, thanks for being frequent watchers of our show and also for making sort of light of the ridiculousness of what we're doing. Look at this one right here again. This one here is from, well, let's see, I can't quite read the handwriting, but it's from Sonomish, and it's just a beautiful drawing. I want to read this one to you. Check this out. It's from the whole city. My name is Maya. I'm 11 years old. I enjoyed my dinner from Canlis a lot. I also liked the bingo night. I almost won the first round with B12. Chris?
Oh.
With B12. Yeah. She. But then someone else won, and I got really sad. Can I please have more bingo cards so my whole family can play? Sincerely, Maya. Maya, yes, you can have more bingo cards, and thanks for including the rest of your family. We can't wait to play with you tonight. Got a couple of sweet ones here. Chris, you went through the mailbag with me today, and you might recall a couple of these. Some of them stand out because they have really fancy seals and artwork. A few of them stand out because we're receiving a number of Hanukkah cards repurposed which I appreciate. I think this is a time for creativity and resourcefulness. And then we have Ladies Night Out. This is a distance Ladies Night Out requesting no fewer than 26 or so bingo cards. To all the Ladies Night Out playing distance bingo tonight, we see you. We love and respect you. Good luck tonight, but you're going to have to beat Maya because she is rearing to play and almost did it with B12 last week. I like this one. This is hi Canlis. We have loved your live piano, Jason. Really appreciate what you're doing for our community. On Sunday, my sister and I planned a surprise fancy family dance to your music, which brought us all so much joy. Thank you. We would love to play bingo, and we think it'd be an amazing surprise for our family with another fun-filled night. Thanks to Canlis. Could you please send us 5 bingo cards, and could Chris also do a family fancy dance? Chris, that's from the Wick family. They know I'm lying. It didn't actually call you out like that, but just at any point in the show, if you would bless us with a fancy dance, I think that would be fantastic. You know, it just takes a piece of cardboard, anything you can, a little piece of creativity. If you want to play bingo with us, our whole hope here is to encourage the city to get the family together around the table to play a little bingo. Without further ado, Chris, can you walk us? Oh, didn't we get something else in the mailbag today? You got something in the mailbag. In the mailbag. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Unsolicited, as it may, addressed to the Canless Bingo production crew. Now, of course, I'm sure you're all familiar with our favorite prop here on the show. In order to win the game, you must reach this number.
Chris, you made that yourself.
I did indeed, yeah.
I thought it was a bit janky.
Yeah, well,
I spent
Which I appreciate.
like janky good.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
like, yeah.
5 hours of my work here.
beautiful.
Anyway, I'd like to thank the anonymous donor who has upped our game significantly.
Wow. Do you know what? Until tonight, I thought Canless was just another fly-by-night, run-of-the-mill organization doing family bingo like all the other fine dining restaurants out there. But now I know that we're a legitimate game show.
And if we prefer,
don't you?
if you want to get back to our roots, the obverse is cardboard colored.
I love it. Which
So
do you feel more comfortable with?
I believe I'll be using the obverse this evening.
Okay.
To present to you the number in which to text the picture of your winning bingo card, 480-702-1978, in much more legible letters than
480-702-1978. And how fast should they text us the card? Brian, if I recall last week we had 8 winners all at once. So this is how this works, folks. You can text 480-702-1978 a picture of the winning bingo card. Many of you opted to text photos of your cats and of your dogs.
Appreciate
it. I'm glad you're keeping those animals healthy and sound in this difficult time, but it's not going to win you any bingo, and it's certainly not going to get you a CSA box. But all you cat owners, keep them coming. Making my brother's job fun. All right, Lisa, without any more further ado, after I've already said that once, why don't we take it through? Let's start playing bingo, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Remember, there are 2 games tonight. Most of you have more than one card.
That's okay.
We've already lost a ball. We've already lost a ball. Okay, the ball's back in. We have the official balls. Folks, there are 2 games now. We're going to play the first game, and then we'll play the second game. You're more than welcome to play all at once, or you can increase your odds and play the second game.
That's right. So the first number of the 2 games this evening, we begin with 073. Everyone.
073. 073.
That's my move. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Maya, this one's for you. You keep feeling those feelings, girl.
Coming your way, Maya. I see B12. I see B12. Give me B12. That's not an official call, ladies and gentlemen.
Judges, it is N36.
It's N36.
N36.
But that's nowhere near the B column. So the way this works, you want to get 5 in a row. Up and down, left and right. We take diagonal. We take it all. There you go.
It's for you.
Shout out to Mom.
063 to Mom. 063.
063.
063.
0.
Lisa, is bingo a show on The Price is Right? Did they actually do? Is that ever?
I feel like Plinko is Bingo's
is more the thing.
cousin.
That's where all the bingo balls fall through the little
Twice removed.
Yep.
little pegs. Is that right?
That's correct, Mark.
Strong showing in the O category. 61. 061.
061. Wow.
This might be a short game, Mark. I don't know.
Don't worry, it'll be the first time ever that's happened. Remember, we are trying to shorten our show for all those kids who are nearing bedtime.
Mm-hmm.
I-17 is our next number.
I-17. But I want to remind those kids it's Friday night, so look at your parents and say, hey, Mom and Dad, there's no online school tomorrow. There's no Zooming. There's no homeschooling. There's just sleeping in and dreaming of winning bingo cards. Is that
Yep.
N32.
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 It's a great showing. N32.
Oh.
The first ball.
Can we show that first ball again, Chris? We have an official request.
073.
Playback.
073, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, maybe we can have a quick reading of all those. Would that be helpful? For those of you just joining us, this is live from the Canless Penthouse Family Friday Night Bingo.
So that's 073, followed by N36, 063, 061, I-17, and N32.
And what are they going to do when they get all 5 in a row?
They're going to take a picture And they're going to send it
You haven't memorized the number yet, have you?
to this number.
What is the number, Chris? Without looking.
480
Yes, 480.
702
702.
1978.
Amazing that we haven't figured out that number yet, but it seems hard.
All right, folks.
Do it, Lisa. What
Here
do you
we
got?
go.
What do you got in there?
Hot songs, hot balls.
Here we go.
I said that already. I-18. The next number. I-18.
I-17. We have I-18.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be a fast round. I'm feeling.
I don't know.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. Lisa, you're doing an exceptional job. I feel like.
Next. G57.
It's G57.
G57.
G57. That's my fancy dance.
But that was it? Can we see it again?
With the next bingo ball.
Okay.
Fancy family dance.
Fancy family dance. Loved it. See that.
And next is G53.
In fact, while we're waiting for the winning bingo things, maybe, Chris, we should just have you doing a little dancing segment every week. That could be a part of the show.
That sounds terrible, Mark. Sounds absolutely awful. I was a wallflower.
Oh, not anymore.
Suppose not.
Sometimes maybe what this pandemic needs is a little more dancing in public.
Yeah.
You could just live stream your dancing lessons.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But just by yourself, it seems so awkward. And
Really,
6 feet
but
apart
Isn't
would
that
be.
the whole thing? Like dance like no one's watching, and then or just
That's
dance
really
like you live alone.
original.
Dance like you're quarantined all by yourself. It's like the new dance like no one's watching.
But I'm already really insecure, so just.
Well, I will
N33.
live stream and dance with you. N33, ladies and
N33.
gentlemen. N33. Brian is concentrating hard on the screen. You can feel the tension mounting all over the city of Seattle. We have dozens of people playing this game.
Scores, if you will. Scores.
Scores.
G54.
In real life, actually, there are like several thousand people that play this all at once, is what we've learned, which is, if we weren't terrified before to do something like this, now we're...
Okay.
And the camera's on me. Hello, everyone. Here we go.
Here we go.
And moving into N44.
N44. N44. Round of applause from the live audience here of 3.
Fantastic. Hype us up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Feeling
there
it.
it is.
Feeling it suddenly.
There
Hold on a second.
it is.
Feeling it. Take us there, Chris. What do you got?
I-29.
I-29.
Yes, indefinitely.
I-29.
Do you think you could catch it, Chris?
Probably, yeah.
Ready?
Let's lob one.
1,
There we go.
2, 3.
G56. Hot Fly was a
G56.
G56.
As a reminder, as he reads out those numbers, if you've never played bingo before or you're just tuning in, mark off all those numbers. Get 5 in a row.
N43.
Give us a little call. N43 could be the
N43.
winning bingo
N43.
call. Brian is again hovering fervorishly. I don't know what that word is.
That come in on the live stream are donated to the comments.
Hold on, this just in.
People are donating.
Hold on, this just in. Hold on. Did we actually? I hadn't announced that yet. Where was?
I didn't announce it. I just did it.
But right on cue, we would like to. Do you know that this is happening? This is
let
going to be a
them
surprise
know. I
to you.
did
Let
not
them know.
know.
Okay, this is so cool. So surprise. So so many people have been so kind to Jason, and they've been tipping him as he plays. It's kind of like this cute little thing you can do on the internet. It's a YouTube sensation, and if you like the song he's playing, and so now we have this idea that everyone who tips for the rest of the show is just going to go straight to the Aurora Commons. We thought it'd be kind of a fun way to raise a couple of bucks for the work that you're doing.
Yeah.
And while I'm talking about it, and while Brian is checking to see if we have a bingo, I'd like to use this time to highlight one of our sponsors here on the show, here at Friday Night Bingo. Lisa, all of the sponsorships that come into Canlis, and so far that's been exactly 1. But tonight, we double our sponsorship with 2, and both of those will be going to the Aurora Commons. We bring you this first sponsor from Ryan Church Consulting. Ryan Church is the second to ever sponsor Canlis Family Bingo, and in his name, $250 has been already donated to the Aurora Commons. Ryan Church is a consultant that we have used here at Canlis, and it's probably the reason we all still have our sanity and didn't run the company to the ground years ago. Ryan, thank you so much. And I don't know how people would ever find you, but I would use the internet, people. I would Google Ryan Church Consulting and find him. This is the King James version of the sponsorship. Ye shalt look up Ryan Church. And anyway, Ryan, thank you so much for donating to the Aurora Commons, and thank you for the work that you did with our executive team and with Brian and I personally. We love you, and I'm glad you like this show. To all Ryan's boys who happen to be playing this evening as well, good luck, guys. Here we go. So we're just checking the final numbers here. We may have a bingo.
We have like 15 bingos.
15 bingos.
We have 15 bingos. We will be checking them in order. Is the first bingo, is it official? Do we have the accurate?
I'm waiting on the name. We have the most bingos we've ever had.
You know how many people are waiting for us right now?
As a reminder, just texting bingo is you to send a photo.
I thought I covered that earlier with the cats and dogs, but let me just go over it so we're super clear in week 4, because some people haven't played before.
Lots of animals coming in.
Well, that's because when I said it, you weren't watching and I winked at them. So, but it's certainly not speeding up the game. Kayla from around here. Kayla, you won. Kayla, congratulations. I hope you're jumping up and down and doing a family freaky dance, Kayla, because you've won it.
Let's tell them what they won.
You know, here's the thing. This is normally the time in the show where we talk about what we've won.
This is where we awkwardly fumble with items in a box or make someone else
do feel like in weeks past,
So-
you and I have sort of struggled, if you will, to sort of, and what I want to do, so Chris, maybe you can make a little space there, and folks, here at Canlis, we like to play for a CSA box. CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. This is one way that if you don't want to go to the grocery store or you just want to support a farm that's right around here, you just sign up and we send you incredible ingredients. They're the exact same ingredients we used to use when we were a fancy restaurant a little bit ago, and we'll just send them straight to your door, a big old box of, well, here we have Kyle Johnson. Chris, will you tell us a little bit, can we get an introduction to Kyle Johnson?
Absolutely. Well, Kyle, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
I was thinking a
Typically,
little more history. I was thinking maybe just like, isn't it true that he hired you?
I was getting to that.
Oh, I apologize.
Dramatic pause.
Yeah, I apologize.
That's right. So typically you would see Kyle at the front desk of the restaurant, as he'd kind of in previous life be coming to be whisked away to your table. But these days Kyle is basically taking care of our CSA program. So working with a bunch of local farmers and bringing their produce to us so we can bring it to you. Kyle, welcome.
Thank you very much. What I usually get to do is say hi to you as you come into the front doors of Canlis Restaurant. Today, I get to say hi to a bunch of vegetables, and I've loved getting to know more about the farmers here in Western Washington. Each day, I get to work down in, we've set up basically what looks like a farmer's market down in our lower parking lot, and we put together these boxes of about 10 or 11 items, and things like rainbow shark. Look at how beautiful this is. Headland Farms up in Skagit Valley, so beautiful. Purple sparkler radishes.
Those are purple sparkler radishes, and Kyle, I'm just getting this in, that a microphone actually helps on our show. And so can I hand you, I've gloved up for this, can I hand you this microphone?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, is it true? I'm just kind of curious. Have you ever greeted Canlis guests in a mustache and a baseball hat?
That would also be a first.
That is a first for you. You're typically a
You
little...
know, yeah, I loved getting to wear a suit for most of the last 10 years at the front door, but I get to work outside, and our team gets to put together these amazing boxes and ship them out. Sometimes people order dinner and they add one of these along with, or we're sending them around the city and people are making awesome meals with them.
How does one cook a purple sparkler radish, sparkling purple radish?
I think you're just gonna put that right in a fresh salad. That looks so beautiful.
Chef told me
Nice and
yesterday he
fresh.
likes to just dip the whole radish in butter and eat it raw.
You can do that.
My wife was cooking them up the other day. They were pretty delicious. What are those?
Our curry turnips, beautiful.
Beautiful.
We've always got farm fresh eggs. These asparagus, these are awesome. Tonamaker Hill Farms, those are beautiful. Pork chops from Olson Farms, bone in. put that on the grill. It's going to be 80 this weekend. That's exactly what you want.
That is the way to go.
It's full of goodies. Every day's a little bit different, but it's something different. It's been a lot of fun.
I will tell you this. Nothing makes me happier than to see the maitre d' at Cantless Restaurant showing up at sunrise, opening up about 600 boxes from farms, and then parceling them out to send around the city. You've done a remarkable job. You've done a better job making these boxes than Chris and I have done describing them. And I want to thank you publicly for your and your team's work out there. Thank you for supporting all the farms that we have been so privileged and blessed to work with. And thank you for making this CSA box. Chris, I was actually in the trailer, the storage trailer here at Canlis, and
That'd be Aloha or Vince?
Well, that would be Aloha, and I thought it would be appropriate to maybe add a little something extra into the second round. So
That sounds like a great idea.
yeah, so Kyle, pull that out there. What do you have there, Chris? Kyle, so the very first winner we're going to send a CSA box, but we'd like to sort of incentivize the second box, and well, these were just some things that we had lying around.
Yeah,
a little blast from the past, from summers, months ago.
If you remember last year's parking lot parties and Hawaiian nights, we've got a few lovely Hawaiian items.
That's right. Those are genuine kukui nuts, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly what you need for this pandemic season. You need to throw in the kukui nuts, do yourself a little dance, and up the ante on the home celebration front. What do you have there, Chris? Let's
see here. I'm trying to think which to go with. I want to do this one first because this is just a pretty cool piece of Canlis history.
A piece of Canlis history.
So this is an original Canlis salad bowl.
It's been made out of koa wood from the House of Koa. I think that's what that says.
House of Kauai.
And isn't it
Koa
true that
wood in
it's
Hawaii?
That it's chipped?
Oh, indeed it is.
Yeah, that's right. We're not just giving away any old heirloom. This is a used Canlis salad bowl. They go for way more on eBay that way, and there's nothing we can do with it now.
It's the wood bowl version of
yeah, but
patina,
if you put it on your coffee table, I'm thinking they could turn the chip away from the guests and they wouldn't notice, or just cover it up with a little cheese or something.
I don't know, a little old English or something. And
yeah. It's from 1950, though.
It is.
I found a real one. I gave it to Mom and Dad today. They're really excited. What do you have there?
From 2019.
Yes.
Got maybe model that for us.
I would love to.
Got what we like to call a bro tank.
This is the bro tank.
It is.
And it says Hawaiian Nights, which in sunnier times, that would be summer and also non-pandemic. We used to have a hot tub in our parking lot, right? Thousands of people over and do that. We don't do that anymore. It's kind of not the thing these days to be partying in a hot tub with a bunch of strangers while drinking out of a drink with 11 straws. Those days are gone. But these days are here, and we can be thankful for what we have. Tonight we have Family Bingo, and we're moments away from Game 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get out those games cards. The pins are already warmed up. And I want you to pay close attention to our next sponsor. Here's the thing. I want to give a huge shout out to Kanur Bahal. She is the founder and CEO of MindHatch, a consultancy group that actually uses creativity to get better results for companies. Kanur, I can assure you, and I want to assure all of our watchers, that you did not consult on this because it would be way better than it is currently. But you do remarkable work. And when you saw last week our very first sponsor, you were the first one to call and to say, you know what? I want to pitch in. I want to support one of these organizations. And your donation also will go to the Aurora Commons and to Lisa. Lisa, Kanur is supporting you. All the fine folks at MindHatch are supporting you. We love you guys, and thanks for your creative work. Here's to a greater Seattle. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round two.
Okay. Between two ferns. Here we go.
Palms, really. There's, between two palms.
Palms.
We wanted to keep the awkward aspect, but couldn't infringe on the copyright.
Yeah,
so.
no, that's fair.
It seems too on the nose,
fair.
really.
That's fair, yeah.
It's too dangerous there.
Yep.
Sorry, Zach. All right. 065, your first letter and number.
65. Ladies and gentlemen, you're playing for a CSA box, genuine CSA box, supporting dozens of local farms all around the local
Go for another
neighborhood.
toss.
You're also playing for a
One.
broken Koa wood salad plate and
Do another one.
Ready?
a
One,
bro tank
2, 3.
and kukui nuts.
I-16.
I-16. I-16.
This is kind of therapeutic.
It is kind of therapeutic, isn't it? I know. I think you're really good at it.
Thank you.
Yeah. staying distance that way.
Got our repeat guest, I-17,
I-17.
in the round game. And remember, this is using fresh cards, everyone, for the second game.
They're actually ping pong balls, but
Yep,
yes.
yep.
Oh, you're saying to them.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, use your fresh cards.
Yes, of course. Yeah, I thought you were suggesting maybe. So the way that it works is round one is one card, and after it's done and you haven't won or you've won, you crumple that up and you throw it away. You pull out your second card, and we get ready. We're kicking it off with I-17, I-16, and O-65. You want to mark those off and get ready for the next.
And
ping pong
I-24.
ball.
I-24.
I-24.
Is the next number.
All right.
And I'd still like to thank the fine folks at whatever adhesive tape company where you've
Is
used.
it the same adhesive?
It is same tape, 4 weeks in a row.
Is it 3M? Because we could really use a sponsorship from maybe.
Good one.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, would
3M.
love that.
would
Love to
love
hear
that.
from you. Is B12.
B12.
For
B12.
Maya. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one we were waiting on.
It is.
This is it.
Is
did.
it?
Well, isn't that the one that Maya almost won on?
This is.
Maya!
Maya,
So you got
here's
it.
your B12 girl. I hope you got it on your
Maya!
card this week. If not, we're thinking of you. I love the art that you drew. Thank you for that. It was
Maya,
awesome.
we
It was
got
gorgeous.
you.
Looked like it took a long time to do. That was a serious artwork, piece of art.
If you tip through YouTube, you give YouTube a little of your money.
Oh, hold on a second.
So
Hold on.
if-
Wait.
so you
I'm getting
really-
something from my brother.
So if you don't want to support the man, you can go directly to the Aurora Commons website. And
Oh,
donate there.
you know what? That's true. So YouTube being one of the larger companies on the planet.
It's owned by Google.
Oh, it's owned by Google.
Oh.
Oh, good for them. What a wonderful acquisition. I don't know when that happened. But so I'm hearing just right now on, this is fake. It's just he's talking to me. My brother just told me that if you don't want to tip through YouTube, you could just go to the Aurora Commons and donate as much money as you possibly wanted, and YouTube won't take any of it.
AuroraCommons.org.
It's auroracommons.org. That's auroracommons.org. I was going to spell out loud, but it's never been a strong suit of mine.
You're good. You're good.
Keep on going.
Your
We
restaurant
understand.
is literally on Aurora.
AuroraCommons, and then I was like, ONS? Like, Commons, right? AuroraCommons.org. Anyway, all of the tips, either through YouTube or directly, go to the Aurora Commons tonight. If you're just tuning in for round two, we're huge fans of theirs. They are an incredible service. Lisa, when did you guys start that? It was 10 years, 8 years, 10 years ago?
2011.
2011,
That's
9 years
when-
ago. Okay.
yeah.
So, been around for a long time, and here at Family Bingo Night, we like to support the folks who are doing incredible work.
Just wait till we're 9 years down the road doing bingo night, Mark. Can only imagine.
Good Lord.
B15, your next letter and number. B15.
B15. Chris, if you and I are doing Family Bingo Night 9 years from now,
I would
I will
embrace that.
consider it one of the greatest honors of my life. It's
Oh,
been that much
wow.
time live streaming this level of quality show.
That's right. Half an hour a week,
Into
once
the-
a week
into the ether.
for 9 years.
Yes.
Yeah. Huge contribution to our history as a country.
If that's not motivation to get the economy going, I don't know what is.
074.
Oh, 74. There's nothing saying we couldn't keep bingo going, even though we run right. Of course, we do normally use this space for other things.
Fridays are never that
Maybe
busy.
Friday morning bingo. Maybe we just stop service right in the middle of the thing. And maybe part of dinner is a bingo card, like it's on the back of your menu or something.
That would be great for corporate events.
That would be so fun.
All right, brainstorming ideas. Remember, if you want bingo night at your next corporate event, 068.
Oh, 68. Brian, you look awfully intent over there.
Just high volume.
Oh.
Brian's getting a lot of texts. Thanks for keeping him busy.
Don't say that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Every time I say that, he gives me this look of like, he's gonna like, you know that brotherly look? If any of you have siblings out there and it's like silent, it's like this.
Yeah.
Like that. I get that look a lot. I'm a middle child. I have an older brother. He's a pastor out in Wenatchee. I got a younger brother who runs this company with me. And both of them are fond of giving me that look. It has something to do with the things I say out loud.
Let's reread the numbers. Lots of
Here we go. We're gonna a lot of requests to reread the numbers. So Lisa, could you take us through those numbers? You're
Oh my
so
gosh,
good at
I
it.
would be so
I-
glad to. My gosh. Okay, so 065. We've got, is it I or one?
It's I.
Okay, I.
Bingo.
16.
It's
Oh,
bingo.
yeah.
Be one go.
The one goal.
I.
Bingo.
17.
I-17.
I 24.
I didn't know how to spell common, so I don't blame you.
B 12.
B12.
I see you, Maya. B 15. O 74 and O 68.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
you're on the Price is Right.
Yes.
You're good. You're
Yes.
good. You come back any week. We
Okay.
could use the help around here. Yeah. Oh, and what
busy.
number should they read, Chris? So it's this round 2. We always do this. I'm sorry. What phone
Oh,
number?
yes, the number that they should text nonsensical things to your
Yeah.
brother.
This is when 3,000 people are like, "Oh dear God, they're doing this again." Like, don't worry,
Yeah.
people. They tune in halfway through. We got to do this.
480-702-1978. I am so happy to have a just even-keeled,
I have a hunch it could be from the good folks from Thompson Printing's crew, right?
perhaps.
Seattle Printworks.
I think
is
the
name of that
same group that made the such flattering postcards of us.
company. The Canception postcard.
Yeah,
That was
indeed.
remarkable. The cameraman is wildly displaying something. What do you? I don't know what that means.
Bingo sign.
They made the bingo sign. Shut up. That's amazing. Our bingo sign was also made by Seattle Print. Okay, here we go. Brian says we're ready.
Well, no, just a shout out to I Drove Your Truck, who gave $100.
Oh,
Yeah, and then Matt Rogers.
his name is I Drove Your Truck. Shout out to I Drove Your Truck, who just donated $100 to
you
Aurora Commons.
so
Matt
much.
Rogers just donated $50 to the Aurora Commons.
Also, I Drove Your Truck for having that name.
Thank you so much, everyone.
That's a reference to a country song. It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
It sounds like a reference to many country songs.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it's I Drive Your Truck.
I have a truck.
Do you know that song, Jason? Because I drive your truck. It's like, ah. Yeah, it's a really. Anyway, you got to.
All right, moving along.
Whoa.
B11.
B11.
B11 in the B camp.
In the B camp. You ready?
I am so ready. Oh, is this where you
Bringing it
toss?
back.
Here we go.
062.
062.
062.
062.
062. We doing a world record
We are,
for our length yet, Mark?
It's amazing. Yes. We're doing
Ready?
great. We're doing great.
Next up, I-23.
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 As Lisa tosses all those ping pong balls and Chris gets ready, Brian takes an astute look at the numbers. He's bent over.
I-22. I-22.
I-22. That's a lot of bingo balls up there to not have one for.
Do you practice at home, Chris?
You know, I wanted to tell you something clever, but I got nothing.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, no,
that's
this
fair.
is just,
Here you
just
are.
going for it.
You be you.
I do remember being just a terrible child and like at the state fair, walking by all the bingo stands, just yelling bingo and running away. But
Oh.
that's neither here nor there.
You can apologize now. It's never too late to apologize, other than that.
Well, I'm very sorry to the Bloomsburg Fair Association of Pennsylvania.
Doesn't that make your heart just explode with goodness?
That must feel really free.
I
was
know.
free,
You've
but,
been
you know,
holding on to that
yeah,
forever. How old
I
were you
know.
when you did that?
It was multiple years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
well,
That's
anyway.
code for he still does it. Okay.
Yeah.
N38. N38.
Bill, $100.
Shout out to Bill, who just donated $100 to the Aurora Commons. I feel like we should make this show go longer because then people will just
I
keep
know.
donating.
Thank you, Bill. Truly, truly. Thank you.
And next, G49.
G49.
But I suppose if someone wanted to donate 100 ducks, our CSA program could
I
benefit
did,
from
I
that
did
as well.
actually say $100. Thank you
did,
for
but, you know.
highlighting the fact that they could probably use $100. They could cook it up in amazing meals. We could do duck soup for how many people?
That's a great movie.
100 people a day.
100 people today.
Yes.
Wow.
067.
067.
067, your next number.
Bring that one nice and close so people can see it. There's no mistaking. That's 067.
And when you move it, it makes
Oh, Jeremy.
Okay, we're good.
067.
What's that next ball, Lisa? What do we have?
Hey,
there?
check
What do
this
we-
out.
Yeah, I like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
right.
No.
sorry.
Shout out to Jacob who just donated $100.
Oh, Jacob,
Should I
thank
say this
you.
every time? I don't know.
Mom and Dad just donated $250.
Oh, Mom and
my
Dad
God.
are paying attention? Hold on a second. Mom and Dad? Hey, Mom and Dad.
It's Mother's Day on Sunday.
And it's Mother's Day on Sunday, and we haven't talked about it yet. And my mom and dad just donated $250. That's amazing. Mom and Dad, it's so good to see you logging in and watching this show. I hope you're proud of what's happening. with what we're doing with your restaurant.
We have a bingo.
Don't worry.
We have
got
a bingo.
this.
We have
Hold
a
on,
bingo.
we have a bingo. We have a bingo. Holy moly. I thought it would never happen. The longest bingo show to date. Ladies and gentlemen, 36 minutes just to play 2 rounds of bingo, but we have 5 bingos on the heels of that one, but there can only be one winner. That's the person that texted us to that number the quickest. And I'm gonna be honest, I got nothing to say right now. I'm overwhelmed with excitement for you, America.
Oh,
This is that time when they're like, no, Mark, you're the talent. Keep talking. Lily, congratulations. Lily, you're the winner.
Lily!
No way. No, I actually really am excited. Lily is 6 years old. She's just won what could be her first round of bingo, but let's not make assumptions. Lily, maybe you always win bingo. I don't know, but I'm so excited for you. I hope we send, last week we did chocolates. Maybe we can add chocolates in for Lily this
think
week
that's
too.
an
I'm pretty
excellent
sure we're
idea.
sitting on a bunch of those. Lily, congratulations. You stayed up late. You fought for it hard. You paid attention to every one of those little bingo balls. And we're proud of you. Thanks for playing our game. And thanks for being with us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes Friday Family Night Bingo at Canlis. I'm going to make it, and so are you. We're going to do this together. Thanks for joining us. Good night.
every little bingo ball.
Was that me to play us out?
Wow. So is that it?
You've got to stop talking about texting goals.